I finally accepted that most people are fake. And that's a very bitter, horrible pill to swallow. But since doing so, truthfully, my life has become much more manageable, easier, less stressful. There's less drama. And I'm happier and more successful. And if you learn exactly what I'm going to lay out in this video, you too can experience that if you're willing to swallow the bitter pill of truth. Now, if this really strikes a chord with you and you want to dive deeper in how to build boundaries, stand up for yourself, or you need guided, no bullshit help in anything you're going through in your life, then let me be your coach. Book a free discovery call with me. The link's in the description and pinned comment just down below. We live in an era of mental trash and bullshit. Thanks to social media, thanks to reality TV, thanks to even like the narrative of Hollywood and the agenda of even your next door neighbor. Oh yeah, it goes that close to home, or even the people you live with. What if you looked at your closest, deepest relationships from even your colleagues, your family, your spouse, and ask yourself this question: do I really know this person? Like, have they exposed their truest form, their realist of personality? The sick illness here in a majority of people today, especially toxic people and so on, is bloody hell they can put on a performance. If you told me to act and behave a certain way because, I don't know, it was society's rules or laws, whatever, then I could only keep it up for a short period of time because I like to be authentic. I know who I am, and I also know who I'm not, and I'm also not an actor. But these narcissists, these people live in the shadows, live amongst us, and can fake smiles, fake politeness, and fake personality. Not for weeks, months, years even. And when the mask slips, which it inevitably and eventually will do so, then and only then will you finally see that person's true form. Now, I've lived long enough, I'm almost 40 now, to see friends, family, exes, people show their true form at one stage or another throughout my lifetime. It will either happen within 24 hours, if I trigger them the right way and ask the right deep personal questions, or it will happen over time and even take me by surprise. And I've seen it all. Like I said, I've been at family functions, and the person I would have least expected at the time, now I'm much more knowledgeable and experienced, would burst into anger and rage and cause a scene and a falling out. And then I've also seen, like I said, people get immediately triggered and expose their true colours. Something as simple as a stranger on a dating app, and this happens with men as well, asking to be taken out, be spoilt, be treated like a queen, a princess, because what? They think they deserve it. People being arrogant, rude, and deluded enough to take advantage of me, my money, my situation, my mental health in many different shapes and forms. So there's no point getting ourselves upset, because that's the typical normal reaction. Shit, I never saw it coming with this person. Shit, I didn't realize that family member was going to cause an entire rift amongst everyone. I thought they really loved me. Shit, I thought I knew that person or that partner or that woman, man I want to date, whatever. And then suddenly they've got outrageous demands. Suddenly they're going back on their promises. Shit, I thought I knew my colleagues, yet my colleagues are out for themselves. Shit, I thought I knew my boss. But that's the key word there. They're all out for themselves. This is not a utopia. This is not a happy, special place. The world is a mean, nasty, ruthless place. And If you don't know that or believe that, then you are deluded. We don't sell, buttons and rainbows here. We sell the truth on this channel. That way you are better prepared and equipped to go out into society, in the world, and not have your ass handed to you and getting badly burned. Why do I say that? Because I've been badly burned. I've been broken. I've been betrayed. I've been let down many times. I know what the comments are going to say. Oh, but there's good people out there. I'm not talking about the good people. We know who the good people are. I'm talking about the shit people. And most people are fake. They fake a smile, they fake an agenda, and they fake a personality. And the reason why is they are all out for themselves. How can they socially climb the ladder? How can they make more money? How can they be in the good books of people who they don't want to seek love or validation for? They want to use and abuse to advance them in their ultimate goal of financial freedom, acceptance, using them for any weird request. Now, the thing is about someone like you and me, who debunks the bullshit, tries to see things as the truth, and so on and so forth, is we don't have the time, the energy, or the patience to put up with the nonsense, because we've been burned, we've been cheated on, we've been betrayed, we've been let down, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. So therefore, with us, we have a choice to blindly, naively, foolishly go out and trust everyone again, take them as exactly what they say they are, believe everything, and pretty much spread our arms and our vulnerability to say, yeah, come in and do what you want with me. If we do that, do not ever complain, do not ever criticize or moan about what happens to you after. You are literally inviting hate, jealousy, agenda, disrespect, potential abuse, financial ruin for doing so. That's what happens when you let a fake person into your life, when you work with a fake person, when you associate with fakeness. It is not real or genuine. And you mustn't gaslight yourselves. Well, they cooked me a nice dinner once in a while. Who gives a shit? Well, they were good at this event because it keeps up the image. Oh, well, they always look out for me. No, they don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be moaning and complaining. Say it for what it is. See it for what it is. They are fake. They are different personalities on social media even as well. Thanks to Instagram, thanks to all of these platforms and everything, you can literally put on a voice, take a couple of selfies and a smile, and boom, I'm a different person. Hey, check this out. If you go onto that, I've literally changed my voice. This is what these people do. You can put heavy filters and use AI to change how you even look. You think that's normal? You think that's real? This is not just a women thing, by the way. This is men and women. So don't delude yourself. Get your head out of the sand. Get your head out of your ass and see the truth for what it is. Most people are fake. So they can get ahead in their lives, financially get ahead, maybe romantically get ahead. Hell, how many times I've heard from people, work with people, where their best friend, their first cousin, their brother, sister, stole their romantic partner, their husband or wife. Oh, we're just friends, or we're really pally-pally. Meanwhile, they had an affair. And then they left them for this brother or sister, whatever. Madness. How many times have you been screwed over in a deal in business? How many times has that salesperson actually genuinely told you the truth, not tried to get the best commission? How many times you've been told that that person will turn up on a date, that they'll call you back, text you back, invite you to that thing, and it never happens? Most people are fake. Wake the F up. Take the rose-tinted glasses off. And stop thinking religion or the law of attraction or even being a black pill doomer is your answer. It is better to take the uncomfortable pill and swallow the truth and accept it for what it is. So if they are fake, what does that make me? What do I do and how do I survive in this world? Very simple. Be genuine. Be authentic. Be real. Like attracts like. So, if you look at all these people around you and It's not everyone, but most. You look for the warning signs, the inconsistencies in what they say. Don't watch what they say. Watch what they do. You look at the track record of how they've let you down and how they've even abused other people. You look at what they actually really care about. Is it all surface level? Is it all superficial? Is it all to do with money and looks and status? You ask them questions where you want to go deep and see if they've even got the capacity to go deep. If they can't do it, they're fake. And then you call them out. You ask them, why do you do X, Y, and Z? Why did you say that to me? Why did you let me down? And if you're met with like a tirade of anger and bullshit, you've got your answer. Distance yourself away from these fake people. Put up the boundaries. Go no contact. Stay away. And don't buy into the shit. It is very tempting to call them out constantly about it. But you're going to waste time because they will aggravate and they will exaggerate. And you can't participate in a healthy conversation with a liar. So knowing that they're fake, be yourself. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Speak your truth. Speak your mind. Be unapologetically yourself. By doing that and being that way, you will attract a lot of hate from the fake people. Calling you out. Saying you're toxic. You're insensitive. You're disrespectful. You're this. Stick your middle fingers up at them. Don't engage in an argument and just keep moving forward. It will die down after a couple of days, maximum a few weeks. Then, life gets quiet. No bullshit, no drama, no fakeness, no betrayal, no setbacks, no scamming, no heartbreak, no pain. Then, you give off a natural aura, an energy, a confidence. You stand taller. Because you've seen the world for what it is. You've gone through the pain, the misery, the healing and recovery of the fakeness and the bullshit. And then, people gravitate towards you. Look at my channel. I say it as it is. I don't bullshit. I don't fake anything. And naturally, through YouTube, thousands of people are gravitating here. Is that a coincidence? I think not. And you're all like-minded. And you're all very similar. That happens in the real world as well. If you're single, someone will hear the way you order a coffee. No bullshit. Straight as it is. Authentic. How you don't have social media. How you're working on a passion project for you, not what it looks like to others. And people wouldn't like to be around you. They want to connect with you. And before you know it, you're potentially in a relationship with someone who's genuine and as real as you. And then you have a real relationship, by the way. That's a whole other topic, an other video. A real relationship. You start having real friendships where people hear you and understand you and can relate to you and vice versa. You pursue a realer career, a real business. You have real goals that are still obtainable but very, very exciting and quite dream big worthy. And you got a better life. And this all started by an uncomfortable truth, an uncomfortable realization that most of the people, forget the celebrities, forget the politicians, in and around your life are fake. And you have to be real, genuine, and authentic to survive. If that struck a chord with you, if you'd like to dive deeper into this, or if you're struggling with anything else and you want guidance and practical steps which give you practical results in a no bullshit manner, let me help you. All you've got to do is click the links below in the description and pinned comment and book a free discovery call with me. I take all the calls and we'll go from there. It's sad, really, when you think about it, that all these people are fake. Well, most of them are. But it's exciting and a revelation that you are going to be real. Because maybe for the first time, you can finally live a real life. Are you sick and tired of feeling stuck in life or being weighed down by endless struggles? Maybe you're exhausted from being walked all over, or tired of never having boundaries, or not saying no, walking away, or stuck in toxic cycles and situations. Well, imagine breaking free from all of that, feeling powerful, and totally in control of your life. When you work with me, there's no BS, no fluff, just real, personal transformation.
I won't lie, his direct no BS approach made me feel uncomfortable at times, but was absolutely necessary to reveal my blind spots that were holding me back to become the best version of myself.
He told me things I didn't want to hear, but I needed to hear. And it's helped me find myself again and to move on from it all and to rebuild and to come out stronger.
Now, you've seen my journey on YouTube about the power of walking away from the wrong people, overcoming addiction, handling grief, empowering myself from being rock bottom. But this isn't about me. This is not my story. This is your story. Imagine having a life on your terms, having a healthier, better relationship, being able to overcome your struggles and actually be at peace and taste happiness, maybe for the first time ever in your life.
I was skeptical at first, as he's not the cheapest, but my concerns were immediately put to rest when he presented a step-by-step detailed breakdown of my new life plan for me to follow immediately after the call.
I had a session with SCG. I just think that it was very, very beneficial, and he helped me work through my structure and path moving forward.
Now, other coaches fail when it comes to getting real results because they offer you generic advice that is not catered to you. It's a one-size-fits-all program, and it's a load of BS.
After watching countless videos on YouTube regarding heartbreak, I noticed that they were all similar. Go to the gym, hang around with friends, find a hobby, and all that other BS basically. Yeah, that's great advice, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the advice that I needed. That's when I came across SCG's videos.
But I'm different. I listen to you. I take notes. I ask the deep questions and personalize and cater to your needs to take you from where you are now to where you truly want to be. And it's a lot easier and simpler than you think.
What I appreciate the most is how SCG tailored the session to my specific needs and goals. After questioning and analysing my unique background and story, I feel he over-delivered, proving his genuine passion for his clients.
I totally recommend, if you're reaching out, if you're looking into having somebody who can listen with understanding and help you kind of bring different perspectives to what you're dealing with.
So here's what I want you to do. If you are genuinely serious about change and personal transformation, book a free discovery call right now down below. And also check out the testimonials from real people and real success stories of men and even women who've turned their lives around thanks to me. There are only limited spots available, to take advantage of this now, and it's only for serious people who are serious about change. So let's not delay. Let's not keep you where you are now, stuck in the same cycles, the same routines for another year. Let's work together and break free together and live life finally on your terms.
Truly, thank you, SCG.
I really appreciate you, SCG.
If you're going through something similar, he could help you also.
If you're thinking of coaching with him, try it out for sure. Reach out.
If you're struggling too, especially with heartbreak, or just like I am, or anything else for that matter, then please reach out to SCG. Book your free consultation, and I can assure you, you won't regret it. You can't put a price on your health, especially your mental health.